I ain't gonna lie, Derek. I hate to be the devil's advocate, but I feel like it's going mainstream. It's not that. It doesn't have. I don't know if it still has that same feel as it being in the hood like it used to.
Yeah. Oh, this you crazy mother. My brother. How you doing?
Yeah, I appreciate you for reaching out, man. This is my cameraman, Timmy.
Oh, how you doing, Tim? Good.
How you doing? Yeah,
We picked on the hottest day to walk, man.
Yeah, it's like 100 sun right now.
Yeah, if I die, I'm blaming it on you,
Jesus.
man.
I'll do nothing now.
I don't know about all that.
Got
How
you.
far are we walking?
I kind of want to walk down the hill, up the hill. That's it.
Woo.
Yeah, well, we'll walk and see how far then we turn around.
All right. You're gonna be sweating and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Let me.
I just did a walking talk earlier in Rye.
Oh, you did?
So I walked around town and Rye. And
Well, earlier it was a little cooler, but now we.
Yeah, we in the heat. Yeah, we at the height of the day.
You said who
Timmy.
was the? Did you find out the kid that you needed sneakers to? Because I was just next door in my store.
No, I never got to see him.
All right, well let
Timmy,
me know.
what size are you, bro?
9.5.
You got 9.5s.
I can order 9.5.
Yeah,
I got you. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
today we got Derek Vincent, DV in the building, man. Portchester legend. Been around, born and raised in Portchester, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, grew up on Weber Drive for many years, and then left there. We moved to Oak Street, and been there. We was living there for about 20 years, 25 years on Oak, 10 years on Weber. So, you know, we're born and raised here. Went to the school system here. You know, I'm a little older than you, so when I went to elementary, it was the Village Hall now. It used to be Horton School.
Hey, at least the sidewalk got shade on it.
Yeah. You know, so that was Horton School, called Horton School. That was the elementary that I went to, and that was Village Hall. You know,
Right.
so which is pretty cool.
So we're gathered here today because Unity Day is coming up faster than you think.
Yes.
And this is one of the men behind it all.
Yes.
Have you been doing Unity Day, or you just took the reins of it as a
No,
recently?
me and my brother, we co-founded it. We started it 35 years ago, 1990, right on Weber Drive. So our whole mission was to give back to the community. We wanted to come up with something. So it started out with a small cookout, little basketball tournament among ourselves,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. And then, like I said, then it just was like, okay, then people that we knew started coming by, hanging out. We had a little music. We started off with like a little miniature grill. Then when we were like, we're on to something because we got all these people out here.
Right.
So then my brother was working at the Dons at the time, and he was like, you know what, let's do teams. Let's have a Portchester team, and I'll get some teams from out of town.
Okay.
We started that, and it was all behind Weber Drive, and then it just got too big.
Right.
Because it was just like massive of people coming from out of town to watch the basketball game and cookout and music and all that stuff. So then we was like, okay, we got to move it to Columbus Park.
Okay.
Once we got to Columbus Park, we got the housing involved, we got Carver Center involved, we walked around and we got sponsors, local sponsors, restaurants involved. Everybody was like, thought it was a good thing.
What year do you think was the best Unity Day? Or your most memorable one?
No, that's a tough one. I don't know, man. Every year it just gets bigger and bigger, and it's just awesome to see people that we haven't seen in like years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we look at it like, yo, this is like a big reunion. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just love it, man. So I can't think of which one's like the best year. I can't, because we had a couple of guys from out of town, from like Mount Vernon, that played.
Yeah.
And they wound up going to the pros.
Okay.
We had a couple of guys from White Plains, went to the pros. New Road went to the pros. So that's like kind of cool that. And these guys, if they bump into me or my brother, they're like, yo, I remember that Unity Day behind Weber at Columbus Park. I'm
Right.
like, you remember that?
So Unity Day is basketball and is that a new attachment? The basketball thing?
No, it started with the basketball, and then
Okay.
we wrapped everything around with like the
A family
vendors,
reunion,
like the music, the free food. So we wrapped all that around with the basketball, and that's
Gotcha.
why people like to come out, because it's like pretty cool that they can bring their lawn chairs, they can bring their tents, and just be like, yo, this is pretty cool. I can hang out, watch some hoops, and then we started adding like the bouncy house for the little kids.
Right.
We got Home Depot involved for the little kids to do the arts and crafts.
That's awesome.
Then I was like, then people was like, oh man, I can bring my kids, and
Yeah.
so it's just like a whole big thing.
Now, are you in charge of the whole weekend or just that
Yes.
one day at the
Yes.
park? So what does the weekend entail? Oh,
So-
well, yeah, maybe we could go in what you have planned for this year, actually.
Okay.
Or go ahead what you had done in the past, and then
So when we started, it was just a Saturday thing, and then people are like, older people were like, "But where are we gonna go and hang out after we do all this stuff at the park?" And then me and my brother had to come up with whatever restaurant or bar that can host some people to come by and hang out and just socialize. Because also we had a lot of people from out of town that used to live in Portchester come back. So that happened maybe like 10 years ago. And now it's like a staple of a whole weekend type of deal now. So we have the taco shop this year. Well, we started with the taco shop last year, and that was a blast. So the owner was like, hey, let's do 2 days here, Friday and Saturday.
What taco shop is this?
Down by Melissa's. It's right on Grace Church.
Okay.
So it has the awning like with all the flags.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah.
So a lot of people don't know what it is, and they're in the midst of
I do
putting all
remember
the
that
stuff.
being there, yeah.
So now, we're, like I said, we're a staple of doing it 3 days in a row where we're there 2 days at the park, and then Sunday, we call Sunday Shutdown Sunday. And the reason why we call it Shutdown Sunday, because we have a lot of people from out of town, and that's like the day that we get together, we do a cookout for the
That's
kids.
the big day, gotcha.
And it was like, okay, we say our farewells to people and make sure everybody's going home safe for where they came from.
Right. Last year, I feel like we had the basketball games. We had a couple of vendors. What are some improvements that you're looking to do from last year to this year?
Well, we want to every year we try to add more vendors. We want to make sure we patronize people, entrepreneurship. We want to make sure we give back to that. We want people to buy different merchants from whatever vendors that's out there. So we're always trying to talk to a lot of different people who have their own businesses and just say, hey man, come by, a young lady, hey, come by and share what you got. And we make sure that people, participate and try to buy what they have.
Right. I feel like last year was probably, or this year especially, you've been getting sponsorships. So I've been following you for a minute, but you guys really haven't been making any sponsorship noise, but I feel like you've been putting that footwork in as of recently.
Oh yeah. Now we have, for this year, we have KeyBank is involved. Verizon is going to be involved. So now we're starting to hit some key sponsors that's going to be helping out and to be there and just help out and just help grow our brand, basically, our Unity Day brand.
Did you have somebody that connected you, or did you just randomly just email the companies and hope for a response?
No, actually, so I had a connect with both. KeyBank, they've been reaching out to a lot of different organizations and people in Portchester just so they can get involved some kind of way with the community. Right. So that was a referral, and Verizon was a referral as well.
Oh, nice. Verizon, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Beautiful day out here, though, today.
It's hot. Man.
Hey, listen, we hope we have this beautiful weather also on Unity Day, man, because it just makes it special when it's hot like this.
Yeah.
And people can come and enjoy. And
has it ever rained on a Unity Day?
Yes.
Damn.
Well, here's the thing. Me and my brother, we have this saying. We let it rain for a few minutes, and then we just keep it moving. So last year, it rained like for 5 minutes. And everybody was like, what are you gonna do? Is it canceled? No. Everybody go underneath their tents, relax. And because it was so hot like this today, it rained, then it stopped.
Yeah.
And then it was just like this, and we kept the games going, kept the music going. And people was like, hey, we're good. Let's just keep going.
Right. That's awesome. Now we started at the Carver Center, and I know I met you because you do the basketball camp.
Yes.
Or you do basketball everything. It's not just a camp. You do basketball, I think, as much as possible, like all year round kind of.
Yeah. So we have our Beyond the Game Connection program at the Carver Center. We started that like 6 years ago, me and my brother. We wanted to give back. We wanted to do basketball and just have instructional basketball training, teach kids how to play hoops. Yeah. That was our thing. That's our thing, So we started that, and we've been having a good turnout with kids participating. We're in our summer session right now. We have 65 kids that's going to be participating. And we have kids these kids will be participating on Unity Day. They'll be playing on Unity Day. The other piece to that, the last 2 years, 2 years ago, we figured out like, okay, there's some kids that coming with improper sneakers. So he's like, come on, we got to figure that out. So I got to get a blessing and a shout out to my guy, Master Cuts, Will from Master Cuts. Yeah, he put me on to 2 manufacturers out in China. And he said, listen, man, call these people, tell them what you're trying to do, email them and tell them what you're trying to do. Hit me right back. They said, hey, we're here to help. So they sent me designs. I said, can you send me some designs and stuff? And they started sending me designs, and I have all the kids in the group chat. They know better than me. So sending the designs in the group chat to the kids is telling me these are cool designs, and then we narrow it down to about 4 different designs. Wow. I get the designs back from the kids, I send it to my guys, they put the sneaker together, put the design on the sneaker, they send it back to me, I show the kids, they tell me, yo, that's the ones. I order 4 pair of samples, and I have 4 kids wear them. They like, yo, coach, man, this is great. Feel good on my feet. And
prototypes.
Yeah, and they like, yo, we need to get these. So I get those. So we got 50 kids in the program. I go to my guys who works with me and say, hey, we want to get these. We get the money, we send them out, and we get the shoes to the kids. And now our kids is our
keep going straight.
Our kids is our marketing tool. And I start posting. Now all my friends and people that know me will say, hey, these are cool. How can I get a pair? But also, how can I give a gift back to the kids in the program?
Right.
And here we are, 3 years later. 3 years later.
Oh, it's only been 3 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
3 years later, doing the sneaker thing. You know what I'm saying?
How long have you been involved? Oh, it's closed. How long have you been involved in the Carver Center in general? You might have to pause that, bro.
I used to work with the Carver Center many years ago, about 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And then I'm currently working with the Housing Authority, Westchester Housing Authority, and doing some stuff with them. But it's been cool working with conjunction with both of them because they work hand in hand, the Carver Center and the housing. So it's like best of both worlds because I get a chance to talk to a lot of the parents. And their kids are in part of the program, so which is really good. So, I get a chance to see them on a daily basis, and then whatever issues that they may have, I can help them out.
Right. So you mentioned we were talking earlier that there's a rec room at Traverse.
Yes.
Could you show us that?
Yes.
All right. That's what I'm excited to see. I had no idea. I had no idea. I wonder how many other people don't know about this.
So they've been shut down because they had to fix them up. They were kind of damaged. So the housing wind up repainting them and just doing everything, did them all over. So
this might be like a grand reveal almost?
Yeah.
Exclusively on the walk and talk. Let's go. 45. What's up?
Yeah. So they got, it's like we have that. And I purposely put my office there. It's a satellite office for me as well. Because I want to be connected to the people and connected to the kids and the family. So I could have been at the main building, but me personally, I like to be next to the people and touch the people all the time.
I don't know if you said this already, but what did you say your role was with the Housing Authority?
So my role, I am the community outreach worker. So I connect with a lot of different people in the community, outside of the community, in Westchester County. And what I do is try to bring free services to our residents and our kids, and also to the seniors that we deal with on a daily basis.
Gotcha.
So whether it's Key Bank or it's the Carver Center, kids coming and volunteering their time and doing bingo activity or helping them with their gardens, because we have gardens at each location. So that's my role, to just connect with everybody. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? Good
All right.
to see you,
bro. So, I'm just a guy that's gonna, connect the dots where it needs to be.
So you're basically the guy that got to ask for permission or no? Or you like the middleman?
My director usually gives me, free range. But I'm reporting every month of what we're doing, what I'm doing, and how how many people that I'm servicing on a monthly basis.
Gotcha. Do you have family that comes from out of town that goes to Unity Day?
Yes. So my family from Connecticut comes down.
Oh, that's not crazy. I think you had like some North Carolina family or something.
Well, not yet, not yet.
Yeah.
I got, my cousin from Pennsylvania, she's trying to come through, see this year. But mostly family and friends is close by. But my older brother, like I said, he lives in North Carolina. He's rolling by himself usually.
Right, that's awesome.
You know, in town. But we do have a lot of people who's coming from either, you know, one year we had some people from Cali, we have people from Florida, we have people from South Carolina, we have people from Atlanta, Georgia come. So Portchester people is all spread out, and they try to make sure they attend this event.
I was talking to one of my friends, Nino, and he was saying that a lot of the people, especially a lot of the people that meant something to Portchester, they don't moved out of town.
Yes, yes. So we see it as, you know, if we can give back this whole weekend and people can come and see some people that they haven't seen in about 10, 20 years, that'd be awesome.
I feel like that's the best part. I mean, my mom rarely pops out for anything. I don't know if you know my mom, Donna.
Yes.
And she rarely pops out, but my mom calls me and tells me I gotta get to Columbus. Part where you at? That's what you know it's a movie.
Nah, your mom's she's been rocking with us for a while. She's been coming through, you know, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So we like I said, we appreciate people coming. You know, when we first started, and we were like, people are really gonna show up because it's, you know, we were doing the kids thing and we're doing, you know, basketball. Yeah. But then once we started adding some more pieces, and people were like, oh, this is pretty cool. Like, you know, we need to be here, you know?
Right, bro.
And we just wanted to make sure that everybody have a good time, man, at the end of the day.
Keep going straight. We'll make a right at Costco.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we just want to make sure everybody's good, you know, and having a good time.
Yeah.
And like I said, our committee, they work very hard and they look at what we missed the year before and what we can change and what we can do better.
So you have a team that you work with. It's not just you and your brother. You have
we got like 6 of us. Unfortunately, one of our young ladies passed away, Miss Nina Jones.
Oh, yes.
6 months ago, so 7 months ago. Yeah. So we also honored her this year too. You know, we're gonna honor her because she was definitely
She was there taking mad photos last year.
Yes,
she was at everybody's face taking mad photos.
Yes, and she was going live and doing all that stuff for us. So we're gonna miss that.
Cross team, we're gonna go down here.
You know, but we definitely keep her in our hearts and prayers every day, man, because she's a big driving force on that. So we're gonna celebrate that. We're not gonna be sad. She wants us to really do what we do every year. So so that's our plan. We also gonna honor our DJ Jarwill. He's been with us probably when we left Weber and we went to the park. Then he started DJing for us at the event. So we're gonna honor him this year along with Miss Nina Jones. We also wanna honor our senior kids who live in housing. So we're gonna honor them. You know, we have some gifts and stuff for them that we're gonna do. So that's another thing that, as you said earlier, that's another piece that we try to add to the event. So when you come, you're gonna see, hey, okay, we got some kids that's going to college. We have a scholarship. We're giving out money. We're giving out gifts to those kids. So that's a beautiful thing too. You know.
Have you worked on possibly any like media coverage or anything?
That's pretty hard. Like we used to send it out to News 12 and a lot of other people, but News 12 came one time, you know, they covered it and that was it. And we said, and that was one of the things that Miss Jones used to send out to a lot of the media outlets, but nobody really jumped on it. So we just keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I just feel like that's a huge part. I feel like that's how you can get more sponsors and stuff because sponsors want the attention at the end of the day too. So if you get them to get mentioned in the newspaper, I don't know what the newspaper is out here because I know the Rye has the Rye Record and stuff like that.
One of the mics just died.
Died? Let me see your mic. It said it was low already?
No, it didn't. Just turned off.
No, that means it's not dead. Go look at Timmy.
Right.
No, it's good. It's good. It just lasts up to 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you could do it. You're nice and sweaty, man. You can clip it on yourself.
Oh, my bad.
You are nice and sweaty. Yeah, perfect.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so like you were saying with the media, you know, we try to send it out as much as possible to just get some coverage on it. But
what is the Portchester newspaper?
So it used to be the Westmore News, but they just went out of business or sold it. So we don't have one at the moment.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So there is a guy who did start the Westmore Connection. So I did meet him a couple of weeks ago and shared that Unity Day was coming. So he's going to try to make it in. But that's more like online.
Yeah.
That situation, you know. So, but again, you know, I understand the other part, like you're saying. If we had more coverage, media coverage,
we're going into the front.
Yeah, we would get, you know, some more people on board.
Yeah. Yeah, Timmy.
So this is where, you know, like I said, I'm the community outreach worker. These are my hours.
Boy got his plaque.
And it's a little bit more than, so we have a community room.
You got room to work with.
Yes, yes. You know, so we've had some presentations here for the residents. We've had some healthcare people come by. We've had, like I said, the bank come by. We've had Westchester Community College, some representatives come by. So I'm trying to just broaden our horizon here through the housing of different people coming by and sharing what they offer. And a lot of the stuff that comes by, these people, you know, it's free services, you know. We also had, like, recently we had legal services of Hudson Valley. They came. Everybody can't afford a lawyer. It's free. They do free service.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What are you planning on doing with the space? Put a pool table in here?
I haven't decided yet.
It's for the kids, right?
Yeah,
ultimately.
it is for the kids. You know, if you know, we have kids live in the building. We have kids live on Purdy. So I'm thinking also to set up like a computer lab. I just got a call last week in regards someone wants to donate some laptops, but also.
Hey, look, man, I'll tell you this right now.
Yes.
If you get something set up down here, I will do some free podcast lessons and teach people how to edit for free. And just have whoever kids want to pull up, and I'll teach people how to edit and podcast. I'll do it.
All right, we'll make that happen.
Let's
make that happen.
Yeah, I got
appreciate
you. I'll come in here. Yeah, I do it. No
the
charge.
space is beautiful, right?
Yeah, I would love to work here.
Yeah,
and help out.
Yeah, it's here, man.
I'll bring my equipment and teach these kids how to talk on camera and stuff.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Well,
I'm a man that will hold you to that.
Got you. No problem. No problem.
No, but it's needed, man. It's just needed for kids to. And that's why we also called it Beyond the Game Connection, because we want to have people to show kids different sides and different entities and different businesses outside of basketball or outside of sports. Everyone's not going to go to the NBA. Everyone's not going to go to the NFL. Everyone's not going to go to the MLB, you know? So our thinking is that we can use what we know, basketball, as a vehicle and a stepping stone.
Create connections through the leagues and stuff. Yeah, you're on to something, bro.
So, you know, so that was our whole process of thinking of setting this up. And, you know, some of the kids that leave us and that have already graduated, now they're like going to college. Now they're kind of like in their field, and they'll call me and come back and say, hey, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. You know.
Do all the other housings, like, does Purdy have a spot like this? Does Weber have a place like this, a rec room?
They all have it, and the same is exactly just like this.
Gotcha.
Exactly, just like this. So we have internet access now. All the buildings have internet access, so we're up and running.
That's awesome.
We're up and running.
How long has it? So how long have you been in here? Like,
so I've been here for 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going on 3 years.
Almost that time, DV, to get something in here.
Yes, sir.
Time running out. 3 years, come on.
Yeah, so no, I got it coming. You know, it's just, we just wanted to make sure. We just got the internet like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So I was like working off my phone and stuff like that, but now we're good. So it can happen. It can happen.
Word.
You know, so like I said, I'm going to hold you on to.
I got you. I'm holding you to get this shit done this year.
I got
playing,
you. No, it's only going to take me a couple months to get it going, and that's it. And then we'll be off and running, man.
Dope.
You know. I also wanted to say too that we partnered up with MVP basketball camp and
White Plains, right? Or
in White Plains, yes. And we have about 6 kids out there going to basketball camp currently right now, which is awesome. So they're from the housing, and they're also from my Beyond the Game Connection program, which is awesome. So
how they get that? Was it like a contest or
no? So they have a housing program. So the director reached out to me in regards to someone that knew him, and it was like a referral. So he called me and said, "Hey, you got any kids that want to come to basketball? We have scholarships." I said, "Right up my alley. I got kids. I mean, you need."
That's amazing. That's great. That's great.
You know. So he said, "Nah, let's start off with a small number. See how it goes, and then next year let's add to that number." So
cool.
Yeah. So which is awesome. So day one was yesterday. They called me, said everything was good. They're enjoying it. The parents are saying that it's a great thing as well.
Right. Cool. Let's head back up to the center.
Okay.
You have napkins in here? I go wipe my face.
Yes, sir.
How you hanging in there, man? When's the last time you walked this much?
Oh, it's been a while, man. You can take that with you. Yeah.
Lord.
Want some water? I got water.
Yeah, shit.
Do
you need
snacks.
Water? Yo, let's refill real quick. Yo, yeah.
I got some juice. You need some apple juice?
What you want? You want apple juice instead?
No, I'm good. This is good.
I'll take an apple juice, man.
All right, I'll take apple juice too since we're walking back up the hill. You want some snacks? You know. I'm the hostess with the mostest, man.
I'm the ingredient.
Yeah, but you know, we try to do all the stuff, man, for the kids, man, and we just love it.
Hold on.
We just love it.
Hold on, we're not going yet. I gotta grab mine. Sorry, kids, now we stop.
Nah, it's all good. We re-up every month, so it's all good, man. You know, so we just try to keep this community going, man. You know, we want to just make the best of helping them out as much as possible.
You need that. Hey, bro.
Helping them out as much as possible, the residents and the kids, man. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, we have the same setup in each building.
Right. And who's in charge of the other ones?
Me. Thank you, Mark. I'll see you a little later.
Word.
Yeah, man. So, you know, same setup. At any time, we can use it, expand what we're doing.
Yeah. We're gonna go back up the way we came.
Yeah, we're going back up this way, right? And it's just me, man. I'm a one-man band, you know, which is beautiful that my director let me do my thing. And like I said, you know, early on, it's just about just getting the data and all the information and sending it every month for what we're doing or what we're trying to do and accomplish with these kids and residents.
Are there ever times that you get discouraged? Like, damn, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's like, yo, I got this thing set up. And then a kid would be like, I'm not going.
Right, okay.
I
mean, you can't blame the kids. I was talking more about like getting things approved or.
No, it's pretty, unless it's like something that we have to get the lawyer involved. You know what I'm saying? So then if it's a legal issue, that can be challenging at times, you know, because housing, it's a lot of information that you can't
So you don't think the city gave up on housing?
No.
Okay, that's good to hear.
No, I think the mayor is on board. The trustees are on board, and they always, you know, a few trustees are personal friends of mine, so they'll reach out and say, hey, what can we do? You know, how can we help?
That's awesome.
You know, they want the best.
But you know, it's a common stigma that people think like, oh, they don't care about the hoods and stuff. So, but that's not the case then.
No, it's not really the case. It's like I see their faces, which is good. You know, sometimes the politicians are behind a desk or they're not coming on this side of town.
Right.
I get the feeling like they really care. They've been in my office. They've been to events that we've had. So
That's awesome.
Which is, in my mind, I'm like, that's good. Because like you said, in some towns, you don't see that.
Exactly.
You don't see that. Like some towns it's just like, oh, I'm too busy, or, you know, you don't see like your mayor, or you don't see, you know,
Any officials.
any officials. And which is cool too, like the last several years, they've been coming to Unity Day. Because when we first started, it was like no one was coming. We had no mayor, we had no officials. We're like, but we're doing all this stuff for free, and we're giving our time for free to the community.
Yeah.
So then it was like, with Mr. Fritz Verlanken, when he got in the mayor, he reached out to me, my brother. He says, listen, what do you need? And I'm going to be there. And, you know, he was, in his term, he was coming.
Right.
You know, and he was bringing his trustees to the event. So we were like,
awesome.
okay, so this is a staple thing. Okay, we good. We got it. So then he stopped. I mean, you know, his
I'm gonna
term
throw
was
this out
up.
real quick. Hold on.
And now we have Louis Moreno as the mayor, and he's been coming. You know, Louis Moreno, who's the mayor now, he's been coming now, so which is good. So that, I think, by Mr. Verlanken starting the trend of coming and being around, other mayors will follow suit.
Yeah.
We hope.
Yep. Especially if they winning coming up.
Yeah. You know, it's like, don't come around when you just need the votes. You gotta also.
Hey, that's not how it works, buddy.
Yeah, you also gotta show up for the other stuff.
How many more years you think you got in you to do this before you pass the reins down?
Nah, man, I still got some life. I still got some. Yeah, it's like playing hoops. You know, sometimes you'll be like, I got a little bit left in the tank, so I got a little left in the tank. So,
so you consider like anybody that might be able to carry the tradition?
yeah,
We're gonna go this way and just go straight up.
Mike Williams is my guy.
Okay, word.
Yeah, you know, he's a young guy. He gets it. He's on our committee.
Word.
He's been definitely a leading force, and he does a lot of stuff in the community without me. So, you know, he would be definitely a good candidate to be like, hey, man, you know, here's the torch. You go ahead and run it.
Word. That's what's up.
You know? And you got to have somebody like that really cares and wants to be in the community and got to get that hustle on getting all this stuff done.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, they see me and, oh, when's Unity Day? Unity Day, I tell them the date, stuff like that, but they don't know the inner works of what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm on the phone like every day. I'm sending out emails every day.
Yeah.
You know, we have our committee meetings once a month. Well, twice a month now, because we're getting close.
How hard was that process to get it to move from Weber to Columbus? Was that an issue?
Yes. Yes, that was. At first, because, you know, we had to go through the town and it was like, they didn't know, like, what was going to be entailed.
Yeah.
So I had to go to, like, a lot of meetings to say, hey, we're not asking for anything from you guys. Well, we are, just the park. Yeah. And we'll take everything else, you know, and we'll do everything else. Well, you know, we was getting a little pushback on it, but they came around and they said, okay, they saw the benefit of these kids are playing hoops. We having families coming in the park, and it hasn't been an issue. Right. You know, there hasn't been, and when I say in terms of issue, tearing up the park, leaving garbage, fighting, none of that happened. Yeah. And I'll knock on this pole over there.
We all passed that.
Yeah,
man.
so, you know, so that was a little challenging at the end, at the beginning, you know, moving it to the park. And then once they got on board, it was like, oh, okay. So everybody was like, all right, we know what's coming. And then we reached out to me, what's the date? Let's make sure all the paperwork is good. Because you also gotta reserve the park for that day.
Do you think being who you are, Derek Vincent of Portchester, helped you out?
Yeah. Yeah, I think because people who know me, people knows my work, then it was like, this guy, you know, he's trying to help. He's not trying to hurt the community, he's trying to help the community. So, and that's kind of been in my favor to help, you know, to get the process a little faster done. Yeah.
What's like the cleanup like after Unity Day?
Yeah, that's a lot. But again, the town has been gracious of having DPW there.
Okay.
They've been proactive last several years. I mean, you know, enough garbage cans that's out there. DPW's out there with the truck. They also issued like more porta potties out there. So again, like that had to take time to understand the magnitude of people that were coming.
Yeah.
And they were like,
it's like 500 people or something, right?
Yeah. So it was like, you know, at first they didn't know how many people were coming. And then once they saw we were getting a lot of people,
yeah,
they're like, okay, we got to be prepared, more prepared with the garbage situation and the bathroom situation.
Exactly.
You know. And we were getting volunteers, kids who work for the summer.
Keep going straight. Oh yeah, it's closed, right? So we got to cross.
Kids from the summer, summer programs were helping us out now. You know, they get a chance to clean up the garbage, but they're getting paid, you know, their last like couple of weeks or whatever, which is pretty cool to have them involved.
Right. When do you start planning for the
January.
Summer? January, bro.
Yeah. So right after 12 o'clock, after the new year, the next week we have our first committee meeting, and we're like, okay, we talk about what went wrong, how we can fix, how we get better, you know, and who can we add to Unity Day.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of, like you said earlier, sponsorships, kid games, you know, what else can we do? Can we do cornhole? Can we do this? Can we do that? Face painting? Like, we talk about what we can add to the event. So that's you know, that's the first, like, that's day one.
Take notes, guys. It's you can't do this stuff overnight. It's not a 2-week job, bro.
No.
It's months and months of planning.
Yes. You know, so then we go into that. Then our next meeting is like, okay, let's start working on making sure we have all our paperwork done with the town, Parks and Rec, you know, insurance. It's a long laundry list.
You got to get insurance involved too? Wow.
Yes, you got to have insurance just in case anyone get injured, and the town's not liable.
Right.
So I have insurance with Beyond the Game. So I use my insurance, and it covers the kids, and it covers staff, and it also covers anybody that's in the park on that day.
Awesome.
Yeah. You know, so it is a process. You know, we have to make sure every little detail is touched upon. Whether we use it or not, we just got to make sure that we, you know, what we want to do is accomplished and is done.
Right. So after 7 months of planning and Unity Day, or 8 months pretty much, and Unity Day finally happens, what do? You go on vacation?
Yes.
Leave me alone.
Yes.
Oh, you can cross, yeah.
Yes. I am riding out on a white horse that Monday morning. I'm like, I'm done.
Right.
I'm going somewhere. I haven't decided where I'm going this year, but usually, yes, vacation time happens. And even also we shut down the Beyond the Game Connection program at the Carver. We start that back up. Our fall session will start back up in like October.
Right.
And so it's just downtime of just chilling, man, you know, and just kind of like reflecting on how the year has gone with both programs, with the Unity Day event and Beyond the Game Connection. So me and my brother will convene ourselves and just say, hey, you know, what we want to do. And, you know, I'll take a break, like 2-3 weeks break, and then I'll get back at it. Because we also have some sponsorships with Beyond the Game Connection. So I'll give you an example. So Good Sports is one of our major sponsors with equipment.
Okay.
They help us out. So Good Sports is an organization collects overuse or not used gear and stuff from like a Nike, from an Under Armour, from any sporting apparel place that hasn't used their stuff over the year.
Yeah.
And what they do, they divvy it out to different organizations around the country. We've been blessed the last 3 years to be picked as one of the organizations that they give us stuff. So I'm happy about that.
That is dope, man.
You know, so we just pay a one-time shipping fee, and then every 3 months we get stuff sent to us for the kids that's in the program.
Yeah, that's dope. What do you have to do in return? Just have them wear it, take pictures?
Yeah, we just take pictures and send it back to the organization.
Yeah.
Make sure they're wearing it, make sure everything is being used, and then they'll just they use it as a promotion for the fundraisers that they have to do, and also for their website.
Word.
Yeah. Which is pretty cool, you know. So every little bit helps, you know.
Absolutely.
The sneaker situation, like I said, is just a situation where you can give
Yeah.
and sponsor a kid, or you can purchase a sneaker yourself that you like on our website.
Right. How can people reach out to you if they want to sponsor, especially if they want to help? Are you still accepting sponsors for Unity Day and vendors?
Yes.
Where could they hit you up at?
So you can email me at dvincent4242@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. I'll shoot you back our vendor form and information. I'll give you a spot where you can plug your stuff at the park, and you'll be good to go.
And are you looking for anything specific right now that you might need?
No, like a lot of our big vendors are good.
Yeah.
You know, we have an ice cream guy from Stamford, Connecticut.
Awesome.
He's coming with ice cream. Like I said, we have the food from Cousin Frankie. One of my friends whose brother has a Jamaican spot, he's coming. So, but we welcome anybody. So
cool.
I'll never say no.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I'll never turn down anybody, because you never know.
Right. I don't know. Maybe you need like a face painter or somebody might need
I do.
someone. See, there you go. Face painters. Hit up Derek Vincent, man.
Yes. Please hit me up on my email if you do face paint, or you know somebody that face paint. Just hit me up and we'll work it out. You know,
this is a platform, because I could post this clip, you might get hit up 100 times.
Nah,
whatever
that's
you
good.
need.
That's a beautiful thing.
Whatever
that's
you need, man, you better say it now. Face painter, you a magician, you know how to tie a balloon animal. What's up, man? Help us out.
Yeah, we'll take it all, because it's just that, like I said, it's a big give back to these kids, and we want to make this a huge event this year, because it's 35 years.
35 years, man.
Yeah, man. So, you know, we've been rocking for 35 years, which we are very blessed, man. And we are blessed that people that are attached to it and has been helping us out. We really appreciate it.
I ain't gonna lie, Derek. I hate to be the devil's advocate, but I feel like it's going mainstream. It's not that. It doesn't have. I don't know if it still has that same feel as it being in the hood like it used to.
Yeah. Like some people tell us that.
Yeah.
You know, some people tell us that. But on the flip side, we don't want to disrupt any of the residents, because if we did, you know, a couple of people say, "Oh, why you guys don't put it back on Weber?" Well, as times have changed, and we don't want, like I said, we don't want to disrupt the residents and make it a big thing, because also it's like there's no parking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, we have to be a little sympathetic, because there are some older people that live over there, and you just don't want to disrupt their quality of life.
Some people don't want to be bothered. They're at home. They want to be at peace. They got to work in the morning still.
Yeah. So all this noise and basketball and music and
you did
people
all night.
Yeah.
It's 7 in the morning, they're outside.
Yeah. So we don't want to interrupt that. So if we do it at the park, it's like open space, and we know we're all good.
Right. That's a perfect answer.
Yeah. Oh man. I tell you, man, I got getting my steps in. I'm gonna look at my watch in a little bit when we get to the car.
Yeah, man. The watch is done broke. whoever stole this watch, give it back to Derek Vincent.
Oh man. But we really appreciate you guys, man, doing this for us. You know?
No, I appreciate you for not giving up on these kids out here, man.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, I do it because, like I said, I tell people this all the time. I don't do it for all the accolades and stuff like that. I do it because when I was younger, people looked out for me and my brother. You know, and that's our thing, man. You know, when my moms and pops had to work 2 and 3 jobs, people used to come and pick us up to practice, taking us to games, and those things we never forget.
Yeah, you're keeping those traditions alive.
Yeah, man. We never forget about that stuff. So if I'm able to do it, why not? You know?
So what does the rest of your day look like?
I'm back on the phones, I'm back on emails, work stuff, and Unity stuff. Unity Day never stops until actually Unity Day.
Right. Amazing.
You know? Yep. I got to reach out to some more people to make sure we're all confirmed. Got to make sure all the teams that are coming from out of town, make sure they're confirmed.
Oh, so you do? So you kind of do the whole tournament? I thought it was just like your league. So you have teams from out of town?
Yeah, I got Greenberg.
Oh wow.
Elmsford, White Plains, and Terrytown. Teams from them. But those are my guys who run similar programs like me, and so they see the vision.
Right. And
they see what we're trying to do out here in Worcester. So once I pitched the idea to them, they were like, oh yeah, we're on. Huh. You know, because we're doing the same thing. We're training, we're trying to mentor kids. We're doing all the same thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
So they see what the value is by participating. You know, so. Also, we got a campaign this year, which you probably saw. We got people doing videos saying the #1 question, are you coming to Unity Day?
I saw that video. Shout out to Tyree and Welch.
Yes, sir.
My boy Steven Spielberg.
Yes, yes. So if you want to make a video, please send it to us. Send it to me, send it to Tyree Welch, and ask that question.
Are you coming to Unity?
Are you coming to Unity Day?
See, I messed it up. I got to.
Come on, man.
Are you coming to Unity Day?
You know, that's the #1 question. Are you coming to Unity Day? You know, so that's been good. That's been also our promotion.
Right.
Our promotion for Unity Day this year. People have been like, oh, let me send in my video. Word. And we've had people, you know, hanging out on a boat ride or wherever, just like,
come on,
we're doing it.
Especially if you're coming from out of town, that's the best one.
Yes, you know, so it's been cool.
Yeah, Timmy, you can make a lift up in here.
So
no, up the ramp.
We encourage everybody, if you can, a 2-second video, send it to us.
Yeah.
We use it for promotion, and we definitely gonna make this a big, epic 35 years.
Word. Real quick, last question, or last thing I want you to say is, give a word of advice to somebody that kind of wants to do what you do, man. Start do community outreach and get sponsorships and get help from the community, man. Give some advice on how you did it and what you could tell somebody that wants to do what you do.
Listen, man, I got a lot of no's, but I'm a type of guy that you got to overcome those no's, man. You got to just be like, still stay on the grind, and you got to see the bigger picture. The bigger picture is to trying to help in your community, kids, families, whoever. So if you keep that in mind, then the sky's the limit. You know, because then after a while, it'll change and you'll get what you want to get, because people see, oh, he's doing that, he's doing this. I want to jump on that. And that's what I can give you.
That's perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, Derek Vincent. Once again, tell our viewers where they can find you if they want to keep up with you, if they want to sign up for anything. Now's the time to get the information out.
So we have Beyond the Game Connection. So it's www.beyondthegameconnection.com. You can catch us on there. You can send me an email, dvincent4242@gmail. You know, and just hit me up, man. You know, and take this ride with us, because it's going to be a hell of a ride this Unity Day and moving forward.
Unity Day, we'll see you there. Peace.